Impact Report, expected 50% growth in aerospace, telecommunications and defense sectors by Q2 2025. Date, February 8, 2025. Overview. The aerospace, telecommunications and defense sectors are poised for remarkable growth, with projections indicating a 50% increase by the second quarter of 2025. This anticipated growth is occurring against a backdrop of recovering demand for air travel, rising geopolitical tensions, and significant advancements in technological integration, particularly through the innovative contributions of companies like Rocket Labs. Growth trends and challenges. The aerospace and defense industry is witnessing a resurgence following pandemic-related disruptions. A notable rise in air passenger traffic is expected, with growth projected at 11.6% in 2024. According to Deloitte's analysis, defense spending has similarly surged, exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023, driven by conflicts involving 59 countries. This trend is anticipated to continue, with a growing demand for advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), unmanned systems, and advanced air mobility (AAM). Technological integration. Deloitte highlights the widespread operationalization of technology within the industry. A staggering 81% of aerospace and defense firms plan to employ AI and machine learning (ML) to enhance maintenance and aftermarket services. Predictive maintenance is emerging as a crucial element in managing aircraft fleet availability, as the industry shifts its focus to maintenance, repair and overhaul (MRO) services to extend aircraft lifespans and streamline operations amidst ongoing supply chain challenges. Workforce dynamics. A tightening labor market poses significant challenges for the aerospace and defense sector, projected to face a shortfall of 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades due to an aging workforce. Companies are adopting innovative talent acquisition strategies, leveraging digital tools and apprenticeship programs to attract and retain skilled personnel. This shift signifies a vital evolution in workforce planning, essential for sustaining industry growth. Strategic spending and investment areas. Strategic spending trends are increasingly shaped by defense priorities. The U.S. Department of Defense has outlined a budget request of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, emphasizing unmanned systems and solid rocket technologies. The commercial space economy is also rapidly expanding, projected to reach $570 billion, driven by investments in positioning, navigation, and timing technologies. Advanced air mobility (AAM). The AAM sector, focusing on electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining momentum. Investor interest is soaring, with 93% of asset managers expressing enthusiasm for the sector's potential. AAM solutions offer environmentally friendly alternatives for urban transport, and their success hinges on achieving competitive pricing and widespread adoption. Supply chain innovations. Supply chain visibility and resilience remain paramount as the industry grapples with ongoing challenges, including parts shortages and rising shipping costs. Major manufacturers are prioritizing digital technologies to enhance supply chain transparency and compliance. Initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aim to ensure the quality and reliability of components, addressing long-standing issues of counterfeit parts and inadequate testing. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications and defense sectors stand on the brink of transformative growth, driven by technological advancements, strategic investments, and a pressing need for workforce development. The integration of AI and digital technologies is redefining operational efficiency, while increased defense spending and the evolution of AAM underscore the industry's dynamic landscape as it prepares for significant expansion by Q2 2025. Detailed insights from sources. Deloitte's analysis. The insights provided by Deloitte underscore several key trends poised to define the aerospace and defense landscape in the coming years. 1. Aftermarket services. The resurgence in air travel has intensified demand for new aircraft. In response, Companies are focusing on effective MRO services to extend the operational lifespan of existing aircraft. AI and ML technologies are being integrated into MRO strategies to enhance efficiency and cost effectiveness. 2. Workforce challenges. The aerospace and defense industry is battling significant talent acquisition and retention challenges. With a projected demand for 123,000 additional technicians, companies are implementing dual strategies to attract talent nationally and locally, emphasizing partnerships with educational institutions. 3. Strategic spending influences. Defense spending priorities are shaping industry investments, particularly in rocket technology, unmanned systems, and space capabilities. The growing commercial space economy is expected to facilitate further advancements and collaborations across sectors. 4. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM). AAM, focusing on eVTOL aircraft, is attracting considerable investment. The sector promises sustainable urban transport solutions, but success is contingent on achieving competitive pricing and operational efficiencies. 5. Supply chain resilience. The industry faces ongoing supply chain complexities, demanding enhanced visibility and resilience. Companies are leveraging digital technologies to track materials and ensure compliance, while initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aim to uphold quality standards. Future projections. As the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors gear up for growth, the integration of digital technologies and a renewed focus on workforce development will be pivotal. Companies must navigate supply chain challenges and evolving market dynamics while seizing opportunities presented by technological advancements. The anticipated growth trajectory highlights not only the resilience of these sectors but also their capacity for innovation and adaptation in a rapidly changing global landscape. In conclusion, the expected 50% growth in these sectors by Q2 2025 is indicative of a broader transformation driven by technology, strategic investments, and an urgent need for skilled labor. Rocket labs and other innovators are reshaping the competitive landscape, setting the stage for a new era of aerospace, telecommunications, and defense advancements. The analysis of the expected 50% growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors by Q2 2025 reveals several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional understanding of these industries. Here are some key points. 1. Labor shortage versus increased demand. While there is a projected need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the aerospace sector due to an aging workforce and higher turnover, the industry is simultaneously experiencing a surge in demand for aircraft and defense products. This creates a paradox where the industry needs to ramp up production while facing a significant skills gap. The resolution of this contradiction lies in innovative talent acquisition strategies, including digital tools and apprenticeship programs which may not traditionally be associated with high-tech industries. 2. Geopolitical tensions leading to growth. It is often assumed that geopolitical tensions would lead to instability and reduced investments in sectors like aerospace and defense. However, the opposite is occurring. Countries are increasing defense spending in response to conflicts, leading to a surge in demand for advanced technologies. This suggests that instability can sometimes provide a robust growth environment for defense-related sectors, contrary to the belief that peace is the primary driver of economic growth. 3. AI adoption across the board. There is a common perception that AI is mainly for high-tech or large-scale operational improvements. Yet the report indicates that 81% of aerospace and defense firms are planning to implement AI for maintenance and aftermarket services, indicating that even smaller operational areas are becoming targets for technological improvement. This broad adoption across various levels of operations is counter to the belief that AI is primarily reserved for significant or complex processes. For AAM's viability questioned, the advanced air mobility AAM sector, particularly focused on eVTOL aircraft, is gaining traction with significant investor interest. However, the success of AAM is contingent upon achieving competitive pricing comparable to premium taxi services. This presents a contradiction as the sector is touted for its innovative potential yet relies on achieving traditional economic metrics to gain traction in the market, highlighting the tension between innovation and market viability. 5. Supply chain resilience versus efficiency. The aerospace and defense industries are grappling with supply chain challenges while trying to enhance efficiency. The expectation that increased resilience would come at the cost of efficiency is challenged by initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition, which aims to bolster quality and reliability without sacrificing efficiency. This suggests that industries can potentially improve both resilience and efficiency through strategic collaborations and technological integration. 6. Commercial space economy growth amid defense focus. The growth of the commercial space economy to $570 billion, driven primarily by the commercial sector, is seen in the context of increased defense spending. This raises the question of how defense priorities can coexist with a thriving commercial sector, suggesting a more symbiotic relationship between military and commercial interests than previously acknowledged. 7. Digital transformation in workforce planning. The expected tight labor market is prompting aerospace and defense companies to rethink their workforce strategies, traditionally viewed as conservative and reactive. The integration of advanced digital technologies for talent acquisition and retention reflects a shift from traditional methods, challenging the notion that high-tech industries are inherently ahead in workforce innovation. These counterintuitive insights reveal a complex interplay of factors shaping the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors, suggesting that growth and innovation may thrive in unexpected ways amid challenges. Important overlooked content in the report. 1. Supply chain integrity initiatives. The establishment of the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition is a significant development that may be overlooked. This initiative aims to prevent unauthorized parts from entering the aviation supply chain, addressing a persistent problem of counterfeit and substandard components. The importance of this cannot be overstated. Ensuring the integrity of the supply chain is critical for safety and reliability in aerospace and defense sectors. This coalition represents a proactive approach to enhancing quality control amidst the complexities of a global supply chain. As the industry gears up for increased production and innovation, maintaining high standards in components will be vital to prevent catastrophic failures and ensure consumer trust. 2. Workforce shortage statistics. The projected shortfall of 123,000 technicians in the aerospace and defense sector over the next 2 decades is a crucial statistic that warrants attention. Most discussions around workforce dynamics focus on current hiring trends without delving into the long-term implications of this shortage. The aging workforce and high turnover rates highlight an urgent need for strategic workforce planning and talent retention strategies. Companies must prioritize training and apprenticeship programs not just as a response to immediate needs but as a long-term investment in the industry's future. This looming crisis could hinder innovation and operational capabilities if not addressed promptly. 3. Advanced air mobility AAM market viability. The potential of the AAM sector, particularly eVTOL aircraft, is often discussed in terms of environmental impact and technological innovation. However, the report highlights a critical financial aspect: the need for competitive pricing akin to premium taxi services for widespread adoption. This connection between operational viability and pricing strategies is significant as it directly influences consumer acceptance and market growth. The success of AAM will hinge not just on technological advancements but also on the ability to achieve cost-effective solutions that appeal to the average consumer. 4. Strategic spending influenced by geopolitical tensions. While defense spending trends are commonly acknowledged, the report emphasizes the underlying geopolitical context driving these expenditures. With 59 countries reportedly involved in conflicts, the urgency for advanced defense technologies and capabilities is escalating. This backdrop is crucial for understanding the broader implications of defense budgets and the strategic focus on unmanned systems and missile technologies. Companies must align their innovation strategies with these geopolitical realities to ensure relevance and competitiveness in a rapidly evolving landscape. 5. Digital transformation in maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO). The report indicates a significant shift towards the integration of AI and digital technologies in MRO services, which is critical for the future of aircraft maintenance. The fact that 81% of aerospace and defense firms are planning to utilize AI or ML for maintenance operations suggests a transformative wave in how the industry approaches aircraft lifecycle management. This shift towards predictive maintenance and intelligent resource allocation represents not only an operational necessity but also a competitive advantage that can lead to substantial cost savings and enhanced service delivery. Companies that fail to adopt these technologies risk falling behind. 6. Environmental considerations in new technologies. The emphasis on environmentally friendly alternatives in the AAM sector and the broader implications for sustainability are often overshadowed by technological discussions. The report mentions that eVTOL aircraft offers zero operational emissions, which aligns with global trends towards sustainability. As industries face increasing pressure to reduce their carbon footprints, the ability to provide eco-friendly solutions could become a significant differentiator for companies in competitive bidding situations, especially in defense contracts where sustainability is becoming an increasingly important criterion. 7. Long-term projections for the space economy. The growth trajectory of the global space economy, projected to reach $570 billion, is a critical figure that reflects not only the potential for commercial ventures but also the implications for national security and technological advancements in defense. The report underscores the importance of positioning, navigation, and timing technologies, which are foundational for both civilian and military applications. Companies that engage in this sector must prepare for increased competition and collaboration as the boundaries between commercial and defense applications blur. Conclusion. The growth anticipated in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors by Q2 2025 is underscored by various trends and challenges that could easily be overlooked. Each of these elements: supply chain integrity, workforce dynamics, pricing strategies for new technologies, geopolitical influences, digital transformations, environmental considerations, and the burgeoning space economy, carry significant weight in shaping the industry's future. Understanding these interconnected factors will be critical for stakeholders aiming to navigate the complexities of this evolving landscape effectively. 1. Technological integration and AI adoption. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors are increasingly operationalizing advanced technologies, particularly artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML). With 81% of companies in the aerospace and defense industry planning to implement AI for maintenance and aftermarket services, predictive maintenance is becoming integral to managing aircraft fleet availability. This shift towards technology not only enhances operational efficiency but also improves customer experience by minimizing aircraft downtime and optimizing resource allocation. The integration of AI in maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) services indicates a significant transformation in how these industries operate, making them more responsive to challenges such as supply chain disruptions. 2. Geopolitical influences and strategic spending. The ongoing geopolitical tensions have led to increased defense spending, with the U.S. Department of Defense requesting a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025. This investment is focused on unmanned systems, solid rocket technologies, and the expansion of the commercial space economy, projected to reach $570 billion. The emphasis on defense priorities is driving strategic spending in the aerospace and defense sectors, illustrating how external factors shape industry dynamics. The growing market for unmanned aerial systems, both in military and commercial applications, is a direct response to these geopolitical challenges, highlighting the interconnection between global events and industry growth. 3. Workforce development and talent acquisition. The aerospace and defense industry faces a significant labor shortage, projected to require an additional 123 000 technicians over the next 2 decades. Aging workforce demographics and high turnover rates necessitate innovative talent acquisition strategies. Companies are leveraging digital tools and developing partnerships with educational institutions to cultivate a skilled workforce. This proactive approach to workforce development is critical for sustaining growth in the sectors, especially as competition for skilled labor intensifies. The integration of digital technologies in recruitment and training processes represents a shift towards a more modern and efficient workforce strategy. 4. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM) and Market Potential. The AAM sector, focusing on electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining traction as a sustainable urban transport solution. With 93% of asset managers expressing interest in AAM, the potential for growth in this area is substantial. However, achieving widespread adoption will depend on competitive pricing and the successful scaling of operations. The industry's push towards developing infrastructure such as vertiports and regulatory frameworks indicates a commitment to integrating AAM into existing transportation systems. As AAM technology matures, it could reshape urban mobility, providing eco-friendly alternatives to traditional transport modes while addressing congestion and environmental concerns. 1. The Space Race 1957 to 1975. The Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union led to the space race, a significant period of technological advancement in aerospace. The launch of Sputnik by the USSR in 1957 marked the first artificial satellite in space, igniting a fierce competition to achieve milestones in space exploration. This era saw the U.S. increase its investment in aerospace technology, leading to the creation of NASA and the eventual moon landing in 1969. The technological innovations spurred by the space race not only transformed the aerospace sector but also laid the groundwork for modern telecommunications and defense systems, demonstrating how geopolitical tensions can drive rapid advancements in technology. 2. The military-industrial complex. Post-World War II. After World War II, the U.S. saw a significant increase in defense spending, which led to the establishment of a robust military-industrial complex. This phenomenon was characterized by the close relationship between the government and defense contractors, resulting in substantial investment in technology and infrastructure. The development of advanced aircraft, missile systems, and nuclear technology during this period reshaped the defense sector and influenced civil aerospace advancements. The ongoing need for military readiness and technological superiority has continued to foster innovation and growth in the aerospace and defense industries. 3. The commercial aviation boom. Post-1970s. Following the introduction of the Boeing 747 in 1970, the commercial aviation industry underwent a remarkable transformation, leading to a significant increase in air travel and the emergence of global airline networks. The deregulation of the airline industry in the late 1970s further spurred competition and innovation within the sector. This period saw advancements in aircraft technology, including fuel efficiency improvements and the development of new avionics systems. The growth in commercial aviation not only stimulated economic expansion but also highlighted the interconnectedness of global markets, similar to the current trends in aerospace and telecommunications, driven by technological integration and industry collaboration. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors are poised for remarkable growth, with an anticipated 50% increase by Q2 2025. This growth trajectory is driven by recovering air travel demand, heightened geopolitical tensions, and the rapid advancement of technology, particularly through innovations from companies like Rocket Labs. Growth trends and challenges. The aerospace and defense industry has rebounded from pandemic-related disruptions, with air passenger traffic projected to rise by 11.6% in 2024. Deloitte notes that the defense sector's spending surged to over $2.4 trillion in 2023, influenced by conflicts involving 59 countries. This trend is expected to continue, leading to increased demand for advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), unmanned systems, and advanced air mobility (AAM). Technological integration. The operationalization of AI and digital technologies will be pivotal in the coming years. A significant portion of aerospace and defense firms plans to implement AI for maintenance and aftermarket services, particularly predictive maintenance, which is essential for managing aircraft fleets effectively. This focus on maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) services aims to enhance aircraft lifespan and operational efficiency, addressing ongoing supply chain challenges. Workforce dynamics. The aerospace and defense sectors face a tightening labor market projected to experience a shortfall of 123,000 technicians over the next 2 decades due to an aging workforce. Companies are adopting innovative talent acquisition strategies, including digital tools and apprenticeship programs, highlighting a shift toward modern workforce planning. Strategic spending and investment areas. Defense spending priorities will shape strategic investments across the industry. The U.S. Department of Defense has requested a budget of $849.8 billion for fiscal 2025, focusing on unmanned systems and solid rocket technologies. The commercial space economy is also expanding rapidly, projected to reach $570 billion, driven by investments in positioning and navigation technologies. Advanced Air Mobility (AAM). The AAM sector, focusing on electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is gaining momentum. Investors are increasingly interested, with 93% of asset managers recognizing its potential. AAM solutions promise environmentally friendly urban transport alternatives, though success depends on achieving competitive pricing and widespread adoption. Supply chain innovations. Visibility and resilience in the supply chain remain critical as the industry navigates challenges like parts shortages and rising shipping costs. Major manufacturers are prioritizing digital technologies to enhance supply chain transparency and compliance. Initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition aim to ensure the quality and reliability of components. Conclusion. The outlook for the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors is one of transformative growth, driven by technological advancements, strategic investments, and a pressing need for workforce development. The integration of AI and digital technologies is redefining operational efficiency. While increased defense spending and the evolution of AAM signify a dynamic landscape preparing for significant expansion by Q2 2025. As these sectors evolve, they will likely redefine the global competitive landscape, with Rocket Labs and similar innovators leading the charge.